British baker accompanied a group of bakers on a study trip to China, taking in business visits in both Shanghai and Beijing.
About a year and a half ago, David Powell and I started talking about some of the interesting markets that would be great for UK bakers, folks from our industry to go and visit to see interesting trends, things that are happening from different markets. And we talked about Asia and China specifically being a market that is very dynamic and has an amazing impact on the global economy, but certainly some interesting things happening in terms of trends in our industry, in terms of bakery, desserts, and cakes. I think that China, generally speaking, is an evolving market for food trends and bakery, and where we might have looked at China differently 10 or 15 years ago, today it is an extremely dynamic market. Some of the key learnings that I got out of this week was that it's not just about Chinese bakeries. What we saw was really a diverse group of retail bakery offerings from many markets. So we saw retail bakeries from Malaysia and Singapore and Japan, the U.S. It was not just about China. It was almost a snapshot of what was happening in various parts of the world, which was very exciting for all of us. For me, I saw some things that I thought were interesting and kind of on the front of house side of things. So there was a number of bakeries that did a really good job bringing production up front, closer to the consumer, so that as you were either walking by in the street or walking by in a mall where they have a lot of retail bakeries as well, you could see the production happening right in front of you. A few of the bakeries that we saw, there was lines out the door. It was the theater part of it that really grabbed our attention as well. I think there's great opportunity for us as an industry to learn from these trends as well as some ones in packaging. I think there's a very strong culture in Asia and specifically China in gifting. And we think about food, we think about it as indulgence for me, indulgence for my family, but the opportunity to have food as gifts, I think, is a really great opportunity for us. What really compelled David and I to look at this at the trip was the opportunity for us in the UK as an industry to really open up our perspective around the different types of ideas that we can bring to market and get inspiration from all parts of the world.